What's going on, YouTube? Tom here. Leaving work, finally. Always love driving this car to work, though. It just makes the day when I get in this car and just drive it home. I love it. I really love this car. Y'all probably knew that. But, decided at lunchtime today, a couple of coworkers of mine, actually 3 coworkers, decided, hey, let's go to lunch. I said, I'll drive. Might as well. This is a 4-seater. Yeah, not so much. These back seats, honestly, part of me still wants to know why they made this car a 4-seater. It's not very big in the back seat. So, kind of uncomfortable of a drive, but you know what? It works. So, of course, only one of the coworkers that rode with me, she's even into cars. The other 2, they're not much of car people. But figured we had this week, actually really by the time you all see this, it's last week, they released a new GT500 teaser. And of course I'll put that picture on screen for those who haven't seen it. Although by this point everyone's seen it. I posted it on my Instagram. I don't really think much of it the first time I saw it. I was like, it's just another teaser. I figured it's not even worthy of a full video. Then I kept looking at it and thinking, alright, you know what, let's talk about the Shelby, because you know what, one, I kind of want one. People have said, yeah, you should get that as your next car. Now, I don't know if I will or not, just because it's kind of an expensive car, and therefore I probably won't have the money to do it, but I would really love to, and I really want to see one when they finally come out. I might check one out at a dealership or something. They probably won't even let me drive it. It's probably going to be one of those cars that look and don't even drool on it. Because don't ask, you can't afford it, buddy. Now, we don't know anything about pricing, and we don't know anything about the motor, but we have a picture. Now, previous spy shots, they had a version of the car, it looked like no wing on the back, like almost a spoiler delete. Then they turn around with this teaser, and of course the teaser has a wing. Another thing is, you can see on the front of the teaser, it looks like you have possibly either a very aggressive splitter or a set of canards. We don't know yet, just because they haven't really released a good image of the front end. Now, they released a previous teaser of what's supposed to be kind of the grill of the car. Again, you just can't see much. But there was also another teaser that was taken of what was a spy shot from an unwrapped version. And of course, that much you just can't see anything. You just can only see what we saw in the past. But, important to note, didn't look like there were these canards. Gotta love this stoplight here. After work here. That makes the day of the work worth it. Basically having a job to help pay for the car. But I personally think there's a reason we're kind of seeing some conflicting front end information. Personally, I think there's going to be 2 versions of this car. Some people have hinted at it, and I personally think they're right. I think there will in fact be a GT500, kind of a standard sort of equivalent of the current GT350, where all it is just more of a cruiser. It's just more, I don't want to say dailyable, because of course you know it'll still never get taken out of garages, but it's something more that it's going to be more of a cruising car, more comfortable, not as track focused. And then I see there'll be some, I propose there'll be something along the lines of like a GT350R sort of variant version of it. Either it'll be a GT500 Super Snake or GT500 KR. Something more for power, more for track use. Definitely be a lot more firm. Probably some different aero. Possibly this wing we've seen. Kind of like my car being the performance pack. It gets a rear wing that the regular GTs don't get. Something similar to that. I don't see them putting this wing, because this is sort of unique to the GT and EcoBoost performance packages. They wouldn't want you to be able to buy something a Shelby has. But I personally believe that's what we're seeing, and that's kind of this image more than likely is the KR / Super Snake variant. And of course, we don't know much else. They keep rumoring, they keep saying it's almost confirmed that it will get a 90-degree plane crank in it instead of the flat plane crank. Now again, nothing is sure yet. Ford has yet to come out and say it. But because of that, I personally do believe it will still get a 90-degree crank. Now, call it a hunch, but I still personally see 772 as, I think, with the last teaser, plus or minus about 10 horsepower. Bridge. Don't mind me. I do like listening to this car a lot. But I still see 772 as sort of a realm of possibility. It's easily within realm of the cars in its class, which right now are the Corvette ZR1 and, in a way, the Dodge Demon. Neither of those are direct competitors, but they're definitely in the same realm of horsepower. So yeah, I think the line of cars that's sort of the competitor is like the Demon and the Corvette ZR1. And of course, the Demon is well over 800 horsepower. Personally, I don't think Ford would have said 700 plus and then turned right around and done 800. I still think it's going to be less than 800. It's easily got to be the top on pump gas. So the Demon, of course, that 840, you can only achieve it with race gas, which a lot of people seem to somehow forget. But of course, it still achieves over 800 on pump gas. So 770 still puts it in sort of a realm of achievability on pump gas. Gotta love this car's sound. But yes, gotta be able to achieve these things on pump gas. But of course, as soon as the tuners get their hands on it, I easily see this car having the potential of going to 1,000 horsepower. But sort of just a little bit of a vlog. Obviously, my car, my GT, is not going anywhere. I love my 2018 Mustang GT. Honestly, put a Whipple on it or a Roush in the near future. That's something I'm definitely thinking about. Obviously, that costs a lot of money, but the advantage of something like a Shelby is that you get all that power and it's meant for the car. That's another advantage of that. And another quick little pull. But, yes. Of course, my thoughts on this new Shelby teaser. I'll definitely be making more videos like this when more teasers come out. And of course, Ford, I think they're still going to drag it on. I don't know when we're going to see this now. Although different sources keep calling this a 2020 model, so definitely I see something around November at the earliest, maybe even January 2019 when we see more of this. Although I also believe this being a 2020 model, this also means that the S550 is not going anywhere anytime soon. I just don't see that. Why would they come out with a car in 2020 if supposedly by 2021 they're going to look to replace it? Anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you think about all that. Anyone else have any other predictions for this new GT500? What do we think is going to happen with it? Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you're stopping in for the first time, go ahead and subscribe. We're getting there to 1,000 subscribers. Be on the lookout for the next video. I've got the newest set of the taillight sequencers in the mail. So be on the lookout for that, because it'll definitely be the next video. Another bridge. Anyway, take care. Have a good day.